Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We're glad you're here. All right, here's part 2 of White River. We're going from our place down to Shoals. Maggie's gonna be the chase truck today.
I'm sending them by themselves.
She's gonna play with the dogs.
Babysit Bluebell.
And this is Jeff, he's gonna go with us. So the trickiest part is getting in and getting launched.
Yes, it really is.
So it's much cooler and much windier today. And like Maggie said, I managed to talk my cousin into going with us. So right off the bat, the water's a little higher today because that boat ramp was completely out of the water by about a foot when we landed, what, 2 weeks ago.
Alright, gentlemen, have a beautiful day. Call me when you're ready.
We definitely will. So yeah, this is the East Fork of White River. So it doesn't go through Indianapolis, but it does go through Columbus. Well, it sounds like she went the right way. I was worried about it. It sounded like she was turning right. It's like, if you go right, you're hosed. Did you bring your camera?
No, well, I don't have it on me right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna try and make a video or.
Yeah, I literally have no idea. So
Oh, okay. Basically, what I do is I go do whatever I was going to do that day anyway, and I just film it, and then, like I said, throw it together on KineMaster and edit it, and throw it up. And sometimes it's pretty good, and sometimes it's not. We do have Asian carp in this river, and paddling, they shouldn't be too much of an issue. Maggie and I saw like 3 of them last time, but I just saw one jump up there. Do what?
was it ahead of us?
Yeah, it was up there probably 100 yards. So it wasn't us that scared it. All right, so it's right at noon and we just started. This is the longer section of the river, so it took us 3 hours to do the top section, and I'm gonna guess it'd probably be about the same 3 hours, maybe a little bit longer.
That time, because we used to put in there at Waverly and then go south down to Henderson Ford. But that one time we went, they were doing that training, so we went north. But we didn't go that far. So then the next time we took gas cans with us.
Oh wow.
I literally tied a 5-gallon gas can to the back of my jet ski.
And
yeah, we rode all the way up to that low head dam. Pretty fun.
yeah. Look at that how that's cool as hell. Some monopolaires. So this river, the Indian name for it was Wapahani, and it's because all the white limestone along it. I guess, I'm not sure exactly how Wapahani translates, but basically translates into White River.
I did not know that.
Yep, I just read that the other day.
I always wondered you know, why they called it White River. I figured, well, there must have been rapids there at one time or something.
Yeah. It's definitely not because it's so clean. Yep, supposedly Wapahani is, and it was for the white limestone that lines it.
Watching this on your videos, I thought these looked like they were really skinny.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, it's about the same width as, this one's about the same width as mine, it's just
Yeah.
not longer. At least a few feet longer.
Yeah, I'd like to get a two-person kayak because Maggie doesn't like to paddle very far. And we did the Pictured Rocks tour up in Michigan, and basically I rode that whole trip, and she just kind of rode along and took pictures. And I mean, it wasn't any more difficult than paddling this thing. So, but all I can seem to find is either sit on top ones, which I don't want, just because I kayak at this time of the year. You know, I don't really want to get wet. And then some of the two-person ones that have a sit-in, they still have a giant hole in the center. And so it's like whoever's in the back is going to get wet from your splashes from your paddle and stuff. But then I got thinking about it. If we bring our dog, that opening, you know, in between, the dog could sit right between me and her.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do that if you had two individual cockpits.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of kayak fishing too down in Florida. Because I went around trying to find the most obscure beaches, like nobody knew about.
Right.
And one of them I was at, and a guy, he came paddling up. He was out at one of these little islands. And that's what he was doing, was fishing.
Yeah.
And I was checking out his kayak. It was pedal powered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Seems to be the thing with fishing kayak. Pedal powered.
I don't know, fishing kayak, I just throw a trolling motor on it.
A lot of them do just do trolling.
So south of us, this river has these islands. This is like the third one we've passed. It'll definitely mess you up in a speedboat. Whoa! Hope I got that on film. Hit some rocks. That got a little exciting. I said that got a little exciting.
Yeah.
Did you see that cat? I think it was a catfish jumped like about a foot from my boat. That was a little exciting. A lot of fun. Well, that doesn't belong there. You know, there's no houses or anything, so I'd say that is a wreck. See if we can see a number on it. Okay, yeah, no numbers, no motor. Just some fiberglass and glass. Looks like I'm gonna run right into it. All right, let me back out of here and get out of it. One owner, low miles. Ran when parked. Yeah, I think that one's junk. So there's the pictured rocks of White River. It's pretty cool though. About looks like the same ship formation they've got up there in Lake Superior. A lot cheaper to paddle it here. All right, well, we're an hour in, and there's a trailer that I recognize, so I know where that's at. I don't know if that's halfway or not. There goes a great blue heron, GBH. I was corrected on the last video. Appreciate that. But we've got a headwind here that is stealing a whole bunch of efficiency out of our kayaking. But still a good time, and this is about as beautiful as it gets, in my opinion. Pretty much we're well past peak fall colors. Most of the leaves have come down. It's funny, when you go out on the road, like basically the trees have no leaves on them, but down here in this river basin there's still quite a few leaves up, but most of them are brown. Got more really cool limestone rocks sticking out over the river, and then that whole bluff there is limestone. All right, we're an hour and a half in, and just checking the phone to see if we can figure out where we're at, and it says 0 places, 0 guides, and 0 routes. But it looks like we're pointing that way. Well, let's see, there's some map falling in. Rolling notches. I wonder how big this is zoomed in. Oh, we're quite a ways from Williams anyway, so I bet we're halfway. So we're going to Shoals. The only thing is we're going that way and Shoals is that way, so. Oh well, paddle on. Good trip. All right, so if you can see that, I've got it zoomed in all the way, but that's McBride's Bluff Road. And McBride's Bluff Road is actually the road that our off-grid property's on. But you can't get to it on this one because the bridge over Indian Creek is out. But anyway, we've got several friends live along here, and this is an area of little cottages and stuff that's really beautiful. And the ground itself is really cool. There's some, you know, reported Indian caves along there, and it's just a real scenic area. This limestone bluff right here is probably every bit of 200 feet tall, and it is straight up and down. But the bottom of it's private property, so I've never seen anybody doing any rappelling or anything, but it'd be kind of a cool place to do it. Okay, and there's our friend Minnie Ellen's place. And she's not at home right now, it doesn't look like. Her car's there, but she's not up on her porch. Usually she's on the porch if she's home. Oh well. Like I said, it really doesn't get any more beautiful than this. So these cabins are all built along here, and pretty much all of them are lived in, but they've got that big limestone cliff right behind them. And here's Bruz Pruitt's place. And Bruz passed away a couple years ago, but he was an absolute gem in this county. He knew so much about the history and where things were at and stuff. Like I said, he knew all the caves that you could get in, and he found all kinds of Indian artifacts pretty much all over this county. We definitely miss him. So here's some of those limestone bluffs, and there's a whole bunch of little caves in there, and they claim they were Indian caves, and Bruz actually found a lot of the artifacts they found in and around those. So a few years ago, there was a guy who did a really cool documentary on YouTube, and it was, I think it was called Searching for Lost Indian Gold, either in Martin County or Southern Indiana. But anyway, like I said, a lot of his resource material and stuff came from Bruz. if you can see them or not, but there's probably 50 head of cattle. They're wondering what we're doing. So here is the boat ramp in Shoals where we'll be getting out, and Maggie will be picking us up. It was 3 hours and 31 minutes. Not bad. My shoulders are cooked, and my low back is too. Jeff told me to suck it up.
Hey everybody, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, it definitely helps our channel, and we invite you to subscribe to see more. Have a great day and be safe.